this has been several days since the garden base got leaked, and well, rather the gas company basically found out this place, you know, because it's in like unincorporated land or whatever. I can't really show too much of like the garden base, and I think I might have exposed myself high key just by like general like geographical context or whatever. But you know, whatever, GeoGuessr, you know, things happen. But I mean, you guys can waste your time trying to come here, but I want you guys to actually look at what's been made and realize that this is a really good proof of concept. Now, just be mindful of like your local infrastructure so that you don't accidentally interfere with it. And this guy just didn't know, honestly. This was like an honest mistake on his end. But like, the point is, you shouldn't be barred from experimenting, though. Yeah, I guess this is where like industrial or you know, I guess societal engineers or whatever, like architects, need to like kind of come and like say, hey, we like the fact that you're gardening. Here's alternative solutions, but like, unfortunately, we can't really do it this way. You know, I think that would be nice. But point being is that this is actually a really good proof of concept, and I think a lot of this can basically be applied, maybe on the outskirts of the suburban population, and or like the suburban landscapes. But this is really cool. A lot of crops were harvested basically. These are like water bamboos that are growing, and obviously it's attracting back like the local wildlife to come back. And I hear crickets. Like, for once I like ever in suburbia, I've heard crickets. Now admittedly though, runoff tends to happen, and then you get stuff like this. So the Georgia red clay is one of the most unique soils. However, red clay unfortunately cannot truly trap all of the pollutants. I don't think it's that possible. So you have to be very mindful of how you grow like water-based like crops and stuff, because you might get like really poisonous runoff. I don't think it's like 100% poisonous, but like, I'll be real. There's certain areas that, like for example, the water bamboos. I can't eat them. I really want to. I think it's really cool, but it is not the most like. It's not the most safe, you know. But it's a really cool proof of concept, and I think anyone can learn from this and realize like, okay, this is possible. What can we do to make it so that it doesn't like, so whatever we grow is relatively safe, you know? And I think that's what we need to do as like people who like LARP as urban preppers or whatever, this, that, and another. Yo, if you're an urban prepper, this is something that you should actually understand and do. And like, I'm not dissing on urban preppers entirely. I'm just calling out the cash cows. But this is really cool. Like, I think this is really awesome. And I like the crickets, and there are like frogs and stuff sometimes that are chirping as well. He's cutting his veggies, which, I mean, it's his, so. But yeah, this was a several year you know, project, and yeah, it's unfortunate that it's closing, but let's put it this way. Sometimes proof of concepts are the thing that's necessary to get people to realize that it's even possible in the first place, and what can be optimized from it. If I were to recreate something like this in this unincorporated land, lots of raised beds, lots and lots of raised beds, and then I would dig out like a concrete like a cement, you know, not even, just a lot of raised beds, man. This is something that you can only build on the outskirts of the city, unfortunately. But yeah.